How you doing? How you doing? This is Main Blast. This is World War Prime, and what I'm talking about is true leadership. True leadership is very hard to come by nowadays. True leadership is a person that do anything for his people to make sure that his people is safe and progressing in a proper godly manner. The problem is we have a lack of true leadership in this country. Okay, with the manipulation of this nation and towards black people, and black people probably don't understand why so much hatred towards black people, because most of the nations around the world knows that we are the chosen people of God. Okay, and it's as simple as that. And anybody going against this nation is the enemy of God. It's sad to see leaders lead a bunch of people in the wrong direction. It's sad to see leaders lining their pockets for the benefit of their own. It's sad to see leaders using truth to elevate themselves at the same time not elevating their congregation in the right direction. Okay? Anybody who says that this nation should not get their own land and their own property is an enemy of this nation, because the simple fact is getting your own land and own property and own culture and not mass produced by another race is in fact an enemy. Any nation or people or leader accepting a religion or belief system that's manufactured from another race is not doing us good, but actually doing us harm. If your God don't look like you, like every other nation around the world, then there's a major fucking problem. Excuse my language. But people don't see it that way somehow. They don't see that the image and likeness of their God should be themselves, and how important and psychologically important that is. Okay? And we all, black people, are just chasing their own tail, going in circles, going backwards, while going chasing their own tail. The only thing these leaders and in these higher up places and their prestige and their power, being black people, should lead us to and lobby for is black people getting their own land. They don't make no damn getting their own culture, getting their own God, returning to the God they had before they came to these Americas. Any person who says that a religion that's been handed us down by another race is a positive thing is fucking kidding themselves. We have enemies all over the freaking place when it comes to a race, and to take something from an enemy that has hatred towards you is basically mental, physical, and psychological, which is mental, suicide. And as simple as that. We've been in this country for 400 years, and for 400 years we have been going up and going down like a goddamn roller coaster. But the problem we didn't do is decide to say, hey, we're gonna make our own religion. We're gonna make our own, based on the Bible. We're gonna make our own culture around that religion. We're gonna go back in the Bible from the Old Testament and New Testament and build our own nation. Black people want to know how to build a nation? Just look at the scriptures. It tells you how to build a nation. At this time, this country, who is alien right now, is coming way, is going beyond away from the Bible. What black people need to do is get themselves in the Bible, research the Bible, know that the Bible was talking about them and not another race when it comes to Israel, and build their own nation through Israel. By doing that, you create a new culture, a new way of mindset, a new way of thinking, a new way of devising a culture. But we are content on what we have right now that was given to us by another nation. Everything that we have that is valuable was given to us by another nation. If it was not given us by a nation, it was corrupted to hurt us. Okay? And what I'm saying is black people need to re-enter the Bible and find out how to develop a nation through the Old Testament and New Testament. Forget what these teachers are telling you. Forget what these other races are telling you. Devise your own religion that is the base of every nation. And that religion has to be in the image and likeness of yourself and not other people. It's obvious that black people won't make this move until they suffer a lot more in this country. Okay? And that's simple as that. You're going to come to the realization that the religions that's on this planet at this time is doing them harm and not good. These religions are not for their people. Okay? If you have a religion worshiping another race, it's not for you. Okay? You look at the other races around the world. Look at Buddha. Buddha is in the image and the likeness of the people that worship Buddha. You look at what's that called? Christianity. Christianity is in the image and the likeness of the people that created Christianity, thanks to the what's that called? The Council of Nicaea. The Council of Nicaea not only changed the image and the likeness of Jesus Christ, not only did they change his name to Jesus, which his name was Joshua beforehand, they actually took an immense amount of information out of the Bible. When they did that, diseases and plagues start hitting the world. Diseases and plagues. And these diseases and plagues, like the Black Plague and the Ebola and stuff like that, has been ongoing. The day black people decide to leave their religion and go into Christianity, which was Israel originally, it was beaten out of us. We've been having hardship ever since. Okay? Now, not all of us came over here as Muslims. Back in Africa, we traded in our religion of Israel to Islam, thanks to the Arabs beating us, killing us, and convincing us that Islam is the way to go. But unfortunately, the Islamic people, the Arabs, couldn't get to everybody. So when the slave trades came here, they took all the slaves, brought them to the shores of America, right? And then changed their religion. Now, if you look back, all the women during slavery, for a long period of time during slavery, kept their hair covered. That is not a Christian trait. That's an Israel trait. Okay? If you look back, all slaves originally had beards. They was not clean shaven until they got here. Okay? And that's another Israel trait. We have changed our gods to another god. We have changed our belief to another belief. And since we changed our belief system all the way back to Africa, when we was in there and got converted to Islam, we've been suffering hardship. By converting to Islam back into Africa, God sent a curse among us. And then we were sold into slavery. Even the ones that was of Israel who was worshiping in the old ways. The Africans decided to say, hey, they look different. They're not the same as us. And when the slave traders came on to the scene, they pointed, and the slave traders were looking for the people that built Egypt. The people that built Egypt was in fact Israel. That's in the Bible. And that's what that's what these slave traders was looking for. Once they got the slave that built Egypt, they brought them over here. Okay? They brought them over to Russia. They brought them over to South America. They brought them to Spain. They brought them to the Middle East 100 years before our slave trade in the United States of America. They brought them to the islands, Caribbeans, and so forth and so on. During that time, we was converted into another religion. We was converted into another religion and was beaten out of us, of our own religion, when we was great, powerful nation. Until we reclaim that religion and belief system, we will always be slaves, because this is a curse from the Most High. We shall be in the land that we don't know of for 400 years. We came to America in 1619. 400 years is 2019. Okay? The prophecy is happening as we speak. We are getting jailed. We are getting attacked. We are being killed. Like back in the old days of segregation. Once this segregation, this second part of segregation continues, and this conniving of the higher ups, throwing us in jails en masse, and killing us en masse, and degrading us en masse, and teaching their children to hate black people en masse, we are going possibly, no, not possibly, since the Bible said it is going to happen, back into slavery. Okay? And as simple as that. And this is all prophecy, due to the fact that we changed our God into another God. Okay? These religions are a stumbling block towards us. Islam, Christianity, and all this sects that has Jehovah Witness and all these other places are a stumbling block to our people until we get back to Israel and the way they, the teachings of Israel through the Bible, until we get all the Bible books and scriptures back and learn them, will be always enslaved. We've been free for 50 to 60 damn years, and they're ready to put us back into fucking slavery. So I don't know about you, but I see it happening. Anybody could pull a blind eye to it if they want, but it's not going to change anything. Having faith into a religion that's not yours, it's not of you, it's not in the image and the likeness of you, it's totally fucking useless. Okay? And as simple as that. You ask myself why I got my hat on and shit like that in the Navy. The Ethiopians are also Israel. The Ethiopians at this time is serving their country of Israel and fighting wars and so forth and so on. And they have no problem with it. They leaders who have the Israel traditions from way back, from before slavery, has approved that there's males and females would serve in the Israeli army. Once you get to know that, because these people had this doctrine in their belief system for a long time, then you get to know that serving in the military is not a problem. The Bible says, honor the laws in the country that's governing you. Black people want to be rebellious to the point that serving your country serving the military in this country is bad for black people. In my opinion, it's bad for black people not to join the military. If they don't join the military and honor the laws that's in the country they reside in, they will stand out and we will be seen as some kind of hindrance or lazy or some crappy thing like that, not doing your part in the country that you dwell in. And the Bible says, honor the laws and the statutes that's in your country. So basically, there's really no real problem of joining the military. especially when all this crime-ridden stuff that's happening in this country, all the lack of chances. Probably the main reason is, one of the main reasons is because you don't have a lack of jobs, you don't have a lack of chances and anything like that. It's because you don't join your military. You haven't tried to join your military since, I don't know, the 80s or 90s. Before, joining your military was a hardship to get in there. Many brothers and sisters have died trying to get into this military. Many brothers and sisters have suffered immense amount of stress and anarchy trying to get in this military before you was ever even born. Being in the military, to know that, it should be an honor, not some kind of degradation. You can't rebel against a nation if you're living in that nation. You can't rebel against a nation if you are a part of that nation. You gotta show the nation that you're living in that you want to be a part of the nation. And one of the requirements of being a part of the nation is to join the military. Or you could be part of the problem and doing crime. Hence, more people convince black people not to join the military. And then the higher ups take the chances away from black people to do anything else. Then you become a hindrance to that nation. Especially if you have Section 8 and welfare. Especially if you're doing crime. Especially if you occupy 70% of the prison rate. And that prison rate is going to go up because more and more chances in this country is falling apart from us. And this is part of the curses. And this stigma of being part crime, doing drugs, selling drugs, and so forth and so on is in fact a part of the curses. Black people have made crime not progression as their mainstay. That's why black people is being seen as a problem. It's amazing how black people will be easily convinced by certain movies and music and certain leaders. They don't promote you to be a part of this nation, to join the military. And personally, that does not benefit us in no way, in no form, in no fashion. Okay? And as simple as that. We have many races in this country. Everybody joins the military. You should join the military. That's it. But to start a nation, you can't start a nation within the nation. It will never work. You have to start a nation outside your nation, so you won't be manipulated. You won't be ostracized. You won't be bribed. You won't be deterred to implement certain things in that nation to hurt the people that's within that nation. And this is what's happening to black people. And while getting these implementations inside your culture, people are seeing you as a freaking problem. Okay? Consequently, your music. At one time, the hip hop nation was all black. All we did was talk about our problems. Okay? But now, we think about is talk about money, ourselves, and women we have sex with. Everything is geared in this nation for the deadly sins: greed, envy, jealousy, and so forth and so on. That is a recipe for destruction, and that's simple as that. And I don't believe any person, if they see a nuke coming to their area on the news, want to stay in the same city as being nuked. Okay? We are being set up. We are being brought up high and systematically torn down low. That's how you make slaves. Okay? And as simple as that. Section 8, welfare, all that shit. The shit is crazy. Okay? Alright? They're planting guns in our neighborhood. They're putting drugs in our neighborhood. They taking all the jobs out of our neighborhood, so we systematically kill each other and murder each other at every given chance. Then the President of the United States will come to the President of the United States, and then he had to do something about this situation. Chicago is a prototype that can happen in all major cities, and black people are in all major cities. Okay, ghettos are all in major cities. Alright, and it's simple. It is just that simple. I seen a movie on YouTube, and that video, I used to be in Atlanta, and they show what Atlanta look like right now, Atlanta, Georgia, Buckhead, where all the black people are at. It looks like a fucking war zone. Condemned buildings everywhere. Madness on steroids. And you won't believe the crap that probably goes in there. Okay? And that's just one city. It's all over Texas, Chicago. No chances, no help. You cry to your fucking leaders. Nothing's done. Like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Farrakhan. You cry to your leaders. Nothing happens. Ever. All those major development projects and all the money that is used to build up neighborhoods like Buckhead and places like that is being redistributed to the military. Okay? It's being redistributed to the police department. Is being redistributed to the government in all its sectors. As soon as Bush tripled the size of the government, all these major cities and ghettos start taking a hit. Programs being shut down. All that being shut down. That is part of the curses. Okay? Because you decide to wander off from Israel. Everybody loves Africa. White people love Africa. They love going there all the freaking time. You mention Africa to black people, they'll lose their freaking mind, and that's their homeland. It's ridiculous. White people vacation over there all the time. They explore there all the time. They do their thing over all the time. It's not like white people vacation in Africa almost more than any other place in the world. But black people at home have a problem with their homeland. Africa is now a metropolis. Africa is now just as big as New York, Chicago, Houston, LA. Africa look like these places. But there's not one leader who want to go back to Africa and say, hey, let's get some land and build our own. There's not one leader over here that wants to go back and say, hey, let's start getting donations to build a bridge back to Africa. You have all these Pan-African places. They're talking about Africa this, Africa that, but yet they don't have no link, direct link to Africa. It's ridiculous. How you build a bridge halfway? That don't work. You're not going to get to the other side. Okay? And these leaders are not preaching these things. These leaders know what's going on. These leaders cannot talk their way out of everything. Okay? Sooner or later, this shit gonna get too fucking heated, too out of control, to the point where black people are gonna start looking at their leaders like they lost their freaking mind. As part of the curses. Now you got Trump building this wall over here in Mexico and the border. That's good to keep these illegal aliens out of the United States of America and possibly taking your $6,000 an hour job. But the problem is that wall could be used to keep people in. They have concentration camps. We have no idea what those concentration camps are for. They're acting like it's for everybody, but yet at this point in time, there's only one people is getting killed as much as black people. I mean, one people that is getting killed and imprisoned all throughout the United States of America. That is black people. And they put it on TV, they put it on the internet, they put it on Twitter, they put it on Facebook. It's all over the place. And these cops are getting away with murder. And when these cops get away with murder and you got it on tape and you get acquitted, that should send a red major signal, or a major bell should go up in your head. Something is wrong. Okay? And it's simple as that. To get back to our greatness as a people, we have to go back. We have to go back and discover our real roots, which is Israel. These people want to tell you you're Muslim. You're not Muslim. You're Hebrew. Okay? And it's simple as that. Hebrew nation has ruled this planet for thousands of years. Thousands of years. And I can't go back enough to know exactly how many years that this country was ruled, this world was ruled by us. But I say about tens, thousands of years. And black people don't want to recapture that for some reason. Their leaders are not trying to redirect them in that for some reason. The Bible tells you that Jesus Christ was a black man. Jesus Christ was a Hebrew. Jesus Christ was a Jew. But yet, black people who's related to that man don't want to go back to his religion. Okay? And to follow somebody, and I'm gonna look up real quick, hold up. To follow somebody, the word follow The word follow, hold up. Get the word follow here for a second. Oh shit, hold up. Okay, the word definition of the word follow. To go, to proceed, or come after. To go, to proceed, to come after. You cannot go and to proceed or come after Jesus Christ by being a Christian or Islam. To engage in as calling a way of life, wheat growing is generally followed here. To walk or proceed along. You cannot proceed and walk along Jesus Christ if you didn't perform what he did, being a Hebrew or Jew, his holidays, his prayers, and so forth and so on. To be or act in according with. To be and act in according with. To be and act in according with what Jesus Christ did. That's how you follow. Okay? To accept as an authority, to pursue in the efforts of overtake, to seek to obtain Jesus Christ's belief system, which is Hebrew. Okay? To come into existence or take place as a result or consequence of. To come or take place after in time, in sequence or order. The new building following the facade. I'm gonna go down here for a little bit. To go or come after a person or thing in place, time, or sequence. If one sheep, example, one sheep goes through the gate, the rest will follow. To go through a gate, you have to do the same thing Jesus Christ did to be actually following him. Okay? That means Passover and all that stuff, like living bread, the Sabbath Saturdays, to result or occur as a consequence, effect, or interferes. Alright? To go in a straight or obvious course. To go in a straight and obvious course. If Jesus Christ laid out the way and the customs that you need to go, or God did that, it's supposed to be obvious to you. What Jesus Christ, his belief, his holidays, his Sabbath days, and so forth and so on. To proceed without plan or reflect, obey one's instincts. To play a card of the same suit as the card led. Jesus Christ was a Hebrew, an Israelite. He led as a Hebrew and an Israelite. So that goes with the Sabbath, with the bread, and the Passover, and so forth and so on. Unfortunately, black people celebrate places like Halloween, Christmas, Easter, Stuff like that. These are the things that cannot be in line with the word or definition of follow. Okay, so if you're not following Jesus Christ, who are you following? Okay, and as simple as that. I'm just a researcher, or I used to be, and I'm just telling people this right now. And it's not a church, but that's how you follow Jesus Christ. The same way he did his daily thing as a Jew or a Hebrew. Jesus Christ was of the tribe of Judah. Black people, originally before slavery, was of the tribe of Judah. Now, if you're a Christian, how you following Jesus? Now, you ask yourself this question: how did Jesus become Jesus when Jesus' name is Joshua? The Council of Nicaea in Rome. How there are all these books? They got books on top of books on top of books taken out of the Bible. If you're the tribe of Judah, the only person that has the authority to take out books of the Bible, and the Revelations tell you don't take or add on to these books, is God. So how these men take out books of the Bible? Who gave them the authority to do that? No one. Okay? And as simple as that. And I just purchased what's that called? I just purchased all the missing books of the scriptures right on Amazon. And I'm gonna study those books, and I'm gonna study alongside the Bible, and I'm gonna find out why. I'm gonna find out the information that the Council of Nicaea, so-called Council of Nicaea, took out of the scriptures. Because, in my opinion, no person has the authority, no being has the authority to take any book out of the scriptures. No human being has the authority to take a book out of the scriptures. No way. That, in my opinion, is unacceptable. Okay? I don't care if they have a fancy name like the Council of Nicaea. I don't care if an emperor said, we need to take these books out, we need to take that book out. I don't care if the Israelites have a problem with it. I don't care if the church has a problem with it. Okay? Maybe they don't care if I care. But check this out. You're not supposed to take a book out of that Bible. Revelation states this. And they took out many damn books. And what we got is many damn plagues. And the plagues are getting worse because the people who, America, who are Romans, who took out the book of the Bible, these books, massive books, for a lot of them, I'm talking about a lot, like, damn, there's like 30 of them. 30 books in the Bible took it out. And it's ridiculous. These people have no authority to take out scriptures out of the Bible. Okay? And to know that a lot of people don't know these scriptures is very dismal. And I'm going to start studying those books. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is sad. Okay? If they want you to know the whole truth, and you're not supposed to take the books out of the Bible, why then did they take the books out of the Bible? Are they the enemies of God, who is acting like they're going along with God? So at the same time, that's an interesting thought. Because God himself said he had enemies on the earth that hated him. Why? Because he picked us, black people, to be the Hebrew nation. And not everybody. Well, I'm about to purchase these books on Amazon right quick, and I'm gonna find out for myself, because the Roman Empire had no business taking any book out of the Bible. None. Because they're human. Okay? Simple as that. That's all I got to say right now. It's Main Blash, and this is World War Prime. Signing off.